Good afternoon, this is Kay with Around the House with Kay and Tom. Today I'm just going to make a simple custard pie. And the only thing you need a 9-inch pie crust. I happen to have a deep dish. I don't think it matters. It just said pie 9-inch. We need 3 eggs. You need 6 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 cups of hot milk, and a teaspoonful of vanilla flavoring. What I'm going to do to start off with, we're going to get the milk in the pot and set it on the stove and let it be heating. So we need 3 cups. I have 3 cups of milk, and I'm going to set it on the stove and just let it be warm, heating just a little bit until I can get over there and stir it. I've also got my oven cut on to 425. I'm just going to cook it in the oven today. So what we first need, 3 eggs slightly beaten. That's considered slightly. We need 6 tablespoons full of sugar, just granulated sugar. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need a 1/4 teaspoonful of salt, which you'll notice is very little salt, which is good. It says to stir that together. Well, since my milk is bubbling, I guess that's about as hot as you can do. Alright, and we are going to gradually add the milk. You have to really watch milk when you're heating milk. My stove has just beeped off to tell me that it's at the 425. And we need 1 teaspoonful of vanilla flavoring. Ooh, that made it smell good. Okay, it says to mix it thoroughly. You can pour in an unbaked pie shell. I don't think it's going to hold the whole. We'll see. It actually held the whole works. And you bake it for 40 minutes, and the ideal now is to get it to the stove without spilling it. I'm just going to sit it right here on this pan to get it over there. Okay. Alright, I've got the timer set for 40 minutes. Got it in the oven. And I left it on the cookie sheet, so if it should spill over, it won't make but such a mess. And you have an option when it gets done. You can sprinkle nutmeg on it, but I'm not really fond of nutmeg, so I'm going to leave the nutmeg off. I'll come back and check on it in just a few minutes. Okay, and again, the ingredients is a 9-inch pie crust. I've got the deep dish. If you don't have the deep dish, I do not think it will hold 3 cups of milk. You need 3 cups of milk, 3 eggs, 6 tablespoons full of sugar, 1/4 teaspoonful of salt, and a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. And you need to heat your milk and just make real sure that you watch that milk, because when it gets hot it will start boiling and it'll come out of the pot. So just stand there and stir it, and when you see it just starting to boil a little, take it off and you've got your hot milk. Pour it in your pie shell. Bake it at 425 for 40 minutes, and you can sprinkle nutmeg on top of it. It smells good. I will be back. Okay, I have 10 seconds. Uh-oh, there goes my stove. Now let's see what we have got. Well, I think I can tell you right off the bat that it definitely is not done, but it says to just put a knife in it and see if it comes out clean. Well, isn't that weird? It came out just as clean as it could. It really did. Okay, we're going to let it sit here for just a few minutes and cool off, and then we'll cut a piece. I really didn't think it was done, but isn't it pretty? Okay, we're going to let it cool for just a second, or just a little bit. Okay, it has been cooling for just a little bit. Let's see if I can cut it. Ooh, it's still a little warm. It may still be too warm, but let's just see. I believe I'm going to have to let it cool a little bit more. We shall see. Needs to cool a little bit more because it's getting the firmer the more it cools. It still looks good. It's got a good flavor to it. It just needs to cool a little bit more. It's still very warm. And again, this is Around the House with Kay and Tom. This is a custard pie. Join my channel. Give me your comments. And come back to see me. And have a fantastic day. This would really be quick and easy for Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's just so easy. That really turned out good. It really did.